Good morning. Welcome back to Muddy Boots, Louisiana. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. If you're new, thanks for checking us out. You see the new steps to the deck are almost finished. We got a little bit more work to do on that here coming up, but that'll be a later video. Today, we've kind of partnered up with a company called Garvey. They're wanting us to demo and put through their paces some log clamps. We're going to drag this box forward. It got delivered in the mail the other day. We really hadn't done anything with it yet. Looks like the boxing's pretty good. I don't have my knife. Came to school unprepared today. So I've used log clamps before. Matter of fact, I got a set on the back porch of the shed. Technically, they're called skidding tongs. And what I've noticed different about these, one, they're incredibly heavy. So the set I have is just tubular pipe, comes down, comes to a point. And you just grab the log and pinch it and hold it in place. This has two arms and some center points. It looks like it's got center points on each side, so 4 center points, plus some teeth. This thing's a lot heavier and a lot stouter than I thought it was going to be. That's really impressive. A nice little shackle point to pick up. That's nice. Boxing wise, out of the box, comes fully assembled. I'm not joking, this thing is heavy. Not sure if it's in a locked position or it's like it might just be stuck from me. Yep. So this is the 28-inch skidder tongs. Everything's got neoprene based nuts on it. Really heavy duty, really thick, looks like 3/8-inch plate. A nice shackle on it for lifting. Slides and moves real easy. I can tell you this thing looks way better than things I've used in the past. That is really impressive. Standard warnings. Liability release from the companies. Don't use overhead. Don't use it for what it's not intended for. Don't allow children near it. Wear proper PPE. I would definitely tell you want to use some good gloves if you're working around this thing. This thing is beefy and thick. It is tough. Again, that's from Garvey. Well, the timber claws or the skidding tongs. And right out the box, this thing is highly impressive. I can't wait to jump in and play with it and see what it's going to let me do. I'll turn it sideways for you so you can get a better look at it. See the thickness of the plates? See the jaw separators? You got some heavy duty teeth down here. You got pinch points. You got 4 sets, inners and outers. You got the handles for grabbing to be able to make your connection point. That's pretty nice. Stay tuned. You'll be able to see us using it in action. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Thomas again, back with South Louisiana's Muddy Boots Homestead. Again, we're testing out the Garvey chain clamp. I don't want to grab on that too hard. That comes disconnected. I'll have to reconnect that. So typically you would have this hooked up to a chain on the back of the tractor, not the front. But I tend to haul most of my stuff from the front just because I tend to have other implements on the back. Now if I had my land plane on there that I had a guy out in central Louisiana, south central Louisiana build for me, I would just hook it onto it because of how stout it is. But today we're just going to hook it on the hitch on the front of the bucket. A little modification I welded on there a while back. You can see I had this thing, it was kind of tilted off to the side, to one side, real bad when I was dragging it. All I did was set it down, turn and reposition. It automatically repositioned to center, and when I picked it back up, all 4 of these dog teeth bit in and grabbed. As far as getting this thing on there, you just drive up to the log, you grab it by one-handed from the handle, throw it on there. As it picks up, it's going to center and grab. It's kind of a big old dead pine tree back from the hurricane, but that thing right there, that's pretty stout considering the one I used to use is just a single bar. One going this way, one going that way. It's got a point on the end, there's no teeth. I'm pretty impressed with the way this thing works. This is a pretty heavy tree. It's not all that long diameter wise, but you can see I've got plenty of room to be able to catch that. I've still got more room that I could go if I had to get an even bigger tree. I've got a big oak out back. I'm trying to keep it safe because I want to pick it up and carry it over to the sawmill. That I may end up grabbing in the middle and put a tag line on and walk it in, and that way I can rotate it and drop it on the sawmill where I want. This thing's going to have a lot of different purposes and a lot of different options just because of the way it's built and how sturdy and strong it is. I'm very impressed with them. If I had to send this back and go look for one to purchase, I would go buy it from them, is what I would end up doing. This thing is fantastic. You can see it has all kinds of adjustability in there. All the nuts are loose so that everything can slide, but they're all got this blue neoprene piece in here. It's called a neoprene lock nut. They're not coming off. They're not coming undone. You can see when I was pulling that, I had that in a pretty good bind. You can also see I was trying not to flip over on the tractor when I was trying to get it out of the ditch because the little road work we've been having going on. The road's a little tore up. But this thing, you get to where you're going and you want to drop it off one-handed, you're right back off. You want to put it on and move the log, it's that simple. Throw it on there, adjust it, pick it up with the tractor, hook it onto the back of the tractor and drag it out, hook it onto the excavator, hook it onto the Jeep. You could drag this with a truck or a Jeep, your side-by-side. Just enough, you got enough to get the front end up off the ground a little bit, go with it. Again, this is the Garvey 28-inch skidding tongs, more or less. I forget exactly what they call them. But yeah, they're the 28-inch size. They've got bigger and smaller. If you check down in the comments, we will be putting a discount code. We'll figure out how to do that, and we may even get a little sticker. We'll put it right here. You can have a discount code right there. Most likely it'll be Muddy Boots Louisiana or Muddy Boots LA. But we'll get back with you on that. Look in the comments, and thanks for hanging out with us. Garvey 28-inch log clamps for skidding logs and moving logs. The Garvey 28-inch log clamp. Their competition. Any questions?